So today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Today is one of my work days, which means that Lucy goes to her grandparents' house in the morning. She is there. I got home a few minutes ago from dropping her off. And then I spend the first few hours of the day working on Moonstone Dyeworks stuff, dyeing yarn. And then at noon, I go to my day job for the rest of the day. And if you don't know, I work at a dental office. I'm a receptionist. I've worked at this office for, I think, like 12 years or something like that. So right now I am figuring out what yarn I'm going to dye this morning. And then I'm going to get everything together. I'm going to do my dyeing. And then usually when I'm done dyeing, I have a little bit of time to kind of eat lunch, get myself together for work, and then I go off to work. So it's going to be a fun day. I like work days. They're good days. So as vlog viewers, you are getting the announcement first before anybody else. I have started dyeing on mohair silk lace. I know, I broke down and I did it. So I mentioned a couple episodes of the podcast ago that I am doing an exclusive colorway for Rhinebeck West, which is an event happening Rhinebeck weekend in late October at the Knitting Tree in Los Angeles. And they requested the colorway be dyed on mohair silk lace weight. So I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. So I got some, I dyed it for them, and I was like, since I'm doing it already, might as well try it out for the shop. So we are doing it. I have already dyed a couple of colorways on this base, and I think it looks really good. I'm gonna start knitting with it soon because I want to try it. I still have not knit with this type of yarn yet. But today I'm dyeing a bunch of pre-orders for the Dusty Spiderwebs colorway. And so I'm gonna add in some mohair silk, dye it on that because I think it's gonna look really good, this colorway on this base. So I'm throwing some of this in there, and then I will show you what it looks like and probably list it in the shop pretty soon this week or next week as soon as it's dry and I can get it photographed and stuff like that. So yeah, big changes here at Moonstone Dyeworks. We're doing it. Okay. She's going in the pot. Okay, so I've got my yarn dyed and I cleaned up a little and I'm gonna eat lunch pretty soon. That whole time that I was dyeing and cleaning and stuff like that, I've been listening to an audiobook and I thought I'd share that with you. It's called Black Leopard, Red Wolf by Marlon James, and here's the cover. And it's really good so far. I'm a couple hours into it. It's a 24-hour long book, which I don't have a very good gauge in terms of how long of a book that is, like in terms of pages. But so I'm a couple hours into it. I'm really early on. I am very much enjoying it though. I just this morning finished another audiobook that I was listening to that I really, really enjoyed. It's called it's called 10,000 Doors of January, I think is what it's called. It's by Alex somebody. It's called 10,000 Doors of January. If you Google it, you'll find it. And it was great. It was really great. Me and my husband read it together as kind of a, you know, two-person book club. And he finished it probably a few days ago, so I just finished it this morning, which means that tonight we get to talk about it. So that's exciting. All right, so I'm gonna chill for a minute, make some lunch, which is gonna be a burrito. I made for dinner last night chicken tinga tacos. For my chicken tinga, which I've made a few times from this recipe, I used the Serious Eats recipe. Serious Eats is one of my very favorite food blogs, websites. I really, really like what they do, and I like a lot of their recipes. So I used their chicken tinga recipe, and I have leftovers. So I'm gonna make a burrito with that and some refried pinto beans that I like to make from scratch, which is from dried beans. I do that probably every week because we eat a lot of Mexican food in this house, and probably a little bit of rice too. I also make a big batch of like Mexican rice at the beginning or end or sometime during every week. So I'm gonna throw all that into a burrito, and it's gonna be awesome. Burrito, if you do not know, is one of my two favorite foods in the entire world. Burritos and pizza are my favorite foods. I do eat burritos and pizza, or a combination of those, almost every day. That's an exaggeration, there really is, but almost every day. If you make them right, they're good for you. You just gotta do it right. Time to go to work. Bye.